Hey, Jeff here, your YouTube reviewer of New England brews. Welcome back. Today I'm going to review another beer from Massachusetts. This is from the Mayflower Brewing of Plymouth, Massachusetts. And this is their 2011 Mayflower Imperial Stout. You can see the date right on here. It says January 2011. Mayflower Brewing out of Plymouth, Massachusetts brews a number of beers, and I don't really get a chance to try them too often. This one, though, there is no alcohol by volume listed for this. It's an Imperial Stout. It's probably 8 to 10%, somewhere in that vicinity. I was tempted to, if I really wanted to be really picky about this, I was tempted to use my little beer brewing kit ABV calculator. But no, I didn't feel like doing that. I just really want to get into the beer. Imperial Stouts in general, though, come in at a higher alcohol level for the most part, and they also come in at sort of a lower carbonation. They tend to be very dark in color, usually dark brown to nearly black, and they often have a good supply of malts in there with kind of a subtle hoppiness. I mean, that's the way an Imperial Stout should be brewed. So, we shall see how this goes. I'm going to take the top off of this one, and I really do like the little Mayflower boat that is on the cap. So let's see if I can take this off without causing too much damage, because I'd like to save this one. Not too bad at all. Drop it there for now. Pour it into a nice little glass here. Well, right off the bat I see a really nice dark brown pour with a pretty nice sound to the pour. And it was a fairly average pour, I would say. Nothing that I would say was an aggressive pour, so it did result in a little bit of a head. But really, this is a dark black, and practically black all the way through, opaque. I don't notice much in the way of dark brown at all. It's pretty much black and opaque. Let's give it a whiff. Okay, there's definitely a malty sensation going on here, but there's something else. Some Imperial Stouts come in with a bit of a dark fruitiness. I don't get much in the way of dark fruits in this one. I get more of that malty character and a slight hint of the alcohol in here. This has been aged for 6 months according to the Mayflower Brewing website. But it's a nice kind of subtle and relaxing aroma, but it's nothing that really jumps out and really cause you to get really excited about it. I mean, it's just one of those aromas that, this looks like it'll be a nice tasty beer, but it's not an aroma that really you might remember for a long period of time. Seems to fit the style, though. Let's give it a taste. Okay, I can't quite define that. There might be a little bit more of the fruitiness going on in the taste than there was in the aroma. Definitely a dark chocolate kind of coffee sensation. Let's try another one. Okay, I can't really define this. It definitely has some of the characteristics of a dark Imperial Stout. You get some of those dark malty flavors, but you also get kind of a sort of a biscuitiness, but that's not really what you should get, I don't think. I mean, I think the alcohol does bring itself out a little more in the taste. So there was a whiff of alcohol on the nose and also a touch of alcohol on the taste. So my guess, even though Mayflower or none of the beer sites I tend to go to list the ABV on this, I'm guessing it's going to be on the high-end range. The hops are kind of subtle and laid back. But there's definitely some kind of a, maybe almost like a hard liquor thing going on here. There's something extra in here that's not fruit, but it's not bready or doughy or anything like that. It's beyond the malts. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about it. Nothing comes to mind. I don't get that immediate coffee and chocolate taste that you get frequently in these kind of beers. But I get something else The body isn't too bad though. I'd say it's a medium body. So it's not a bad body at all. There's no aftertaste. There's no real hoppy bite at the end. But it is pretty smooth, I will say that. It's a fairly smooth beer. I've had some Imperial Stouts which I think surpass this one, but this is definitely one that does have its own kind of characteristic that really makes it interesting, to say the least. But anyway, that's the Mayflower Special Limited Edition. This is their Imperial Stout, new for 2011. Thanks for stopping by. I'll catch you again next time.